Hello everyone, welcome back to MuleSoft Real-Time project, session number 18. So before going to start the session, just recap of the last session, what we have discussed. So we have completed so far develop the REST API for customer to check the balance using ATM pin. So there are multiple use cases, okay? There are multiple use cases while developing this API. It's like if the account is not exist, if the ATM pin is not correct, if the ATM pin the customer has entered 2 times wrong, 3 times wrong. Okay. So those scenarios which we have discussed, and we have generated automated emails also. That is what we have completed in the last 2 sessions. Okay. And today's agenda is design an API, okay, for lock or unlock the account. Lock or unlock the account. Next one, design for get locked accounts. See, who will perform these 2 actions? Normally, admins, right? Admins in the sense in the bank end, okay, the banks. So what you will do whenever your account is get locked, you will call customer care, or you will go to your nearest branch and you will unlock the account. So for that reason, we are going to perform this. Okay, suppose you may lost your card. Okay, you want to lock your card or lock your account. So in that case, we are going to use this API. Next, the bank. Okay, there's a vendor. Okay, at every day, or he want to see how many accounts are locked so far. Okay, that is one scenario. So these 2 user stories, I'm going to combine and keep it into single API. Okay, first we'll try to complete the design. Once the design is done, we'll go for development. Let's go here. Get locked accounts. Okay, this will also I'll move it into current sprint. Design development for get locked accounts. Okay, move iteration current sprint. So if you go to sprint, okay, this will assign with someone. Okay, this is I'm going to assign with Srikant. Okay, fine. See, so far we have completed deposit and check balance. Now we are going to perform account lock or unlock and fetch the locked accounts. Okay, first we'll concentrate on design part. Okay, get locked accounts. Okay, this is fine. So design for lock and unlock. Okay, so whenever you are going to start the task or user story, make it as in progress or doing. Okay, so you can create the subtask. However, we have created for the last user stories, right? The same way. Okay, let's see here. Let me read out. Let me zoom. As a developer, I want to design RAML using below requirements. Okay. Account lock and unlock. Okay, I'm going to keep it account lock unlock. One resource path. This is our resource path. The method you need to use put method The body in it is JSON. The requirement, okay, user, password, account number, bank, and type. So with the default, okay, with the default, we need to keep it as admin, okay, password with the default as admin. Only admins can do lock and unlock, right? Okay, that is the reason. Just we are going to keep the username and password as admin, and account number, bank, and type. What type it is? Either you want to lock or unlock. Okay, see, unlock in the sense it's like active. See here, if you observe, I'll go with locked accounts. So if you see, account status is locked. So what is unlock? Unlock in the sense you have to make it as active. That's it. Okay. Lock and unlock. Instead of type, account status, I'll keep it. Or else let's keep it as type only. Which type? Okay. Type is lock or unlock. Okay, fine. Note, we need to implement the security. Okay, basic security for this API also. First, we will implement this one and we'll go for another one. So in order to design, what you need to do, you need to log in into any point platform. Go to design center. Create an API. Okay, what I will do, let me copy this. ViTech bank customer lock or unlock. I'll keep it like this. Okay. Lock or unlock, I'm going to keep it. Let's go to design center now. Create an API, new API specification. ViTech bank customer account. Okay, or else I'll remove the customer. Cust account lock unlock functionality. Okay. This is our project standards, which we are following now. Okay, cool. So first thing, description. Okay, why we are going to write this API? Okay, this API is used to admin. Okay, admin for to lock and unlock the accounts. Just do save. Next, you can get the version. It is saving now. Okay, let's wait for that. Or else, if you want, you can type it. Okay, that's not a problem at all. Okay, version v1 protocols, HTTPS and HTTP. Now, what is the resource path? Copy this. Account lock or unlock. Account lock or unlock. Just give one enter. So which method we need to use? Put method. In the body, you have to provide this. Okay. So better I'll copy paste into notepad. Okay, select the put method. So here, click on body, application.json. So first I'll write the example, then we'll go with the properties. So what is the example data which they have given? User, so user is admin. Next one, password with the default is admin, comma, so this is account number. So account number will be how many digits? 10 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. Okay. Now bank. Bank is one of the enum values. Next. So it's like it will come as bank type. So here better I will go with account type or account status. Okay. Account status will be better field. Okay. So it should be better. We can keep account status. Account status. So here also I'm going to change it. See this type of confusions, right? Okay. Suppose you want to change something in your real time also, better you can check with your architect or technical lead. Okay. So account status. See account status, I want to unlock. Okay. I want to unlock the account. This is the sample data. But before this, we need to perform validations, right? Like, see, this is required, this is required, this is required. Okay. Should be a string and min and maximum length is 10. Okay. So here, the body, okay. Just give an enter. Okay, this is application.json type. Okay. After application, .json. Here you can see properties. So we have to define define our properties here. See, take it from example itself. User is required or not. Okay, so default parameter user, default admin, password. So default to admin. Next, account number, type is required. Next, the type is so it should be a string and min and maximum length is 10. Okay. So here you can see string, minimum length is 10, max length is 10. Next, bank type. So what type of bank? Okay, bank, it's a required, true. So the enum values, first one is SBI. See, it's like if it is enum, so it should be any one of these banks. So other than this, if you give something, it will throw an error. Okay, keep in mind. Next, account status. It's also one of the enum values. Account status, it's a required. See, if the auto suggestions won't work, you can type it. Okay, first one. So either it should be lock or unlock. Suppose other than this, if you enter something here, see, if you enter something, so you will get an error. So the values should match with these properties, whatever you are declaring. Okay, that is what. Next, so what is the sample response? Okay, sample response, I don't see here. Let me check. Okay, sample response not there. Let me check the document. This is for design. Develop. Okay, here also sample is there, but the response is not available. Okay. So in this case also, you need to check with, okay, sample response. I'll keep it as 200. I'll go with status. sorry, your account is, so either it will be locked or unlocked. Okay, your account is unlocked or locked now. Okay, this is our response. Your account is, so here you can provide account number, with bank HDFC. This is the sample response we need to print. Let me update this document also. Let's make it here. So now just copy this one. Where is this? It's like responses. So wherever you have written this body, right? The same line you have to come and you have to add this responses 200 body. So we need as JSON format. Okay. Okay, it is saving, I think. Okay. Let's get stale. Okay, property status not supported. Status is not supported. I'll keep it as message or account status. It's reading the values. Okay, there might be a system slowness. Okay. Okay, cool. So one thing is done. Account lock or unlock. So if you observe here, the left right hand side, you can see account lock or unlock functionality. It will be available. Now we need to perform for one more action. Okay, we'll see. See, even this values, right? Okay, we can keep it into data types here and examples. Okay, that we can do it later. Okay, still it is showing some error. We'll see. Account status not supported. Why account status not supported? We'll keep it as message. So double quotes. Okay, let me remove. So like 200. Select the body. Okay, still it is loading. Where we have written this message. Okay, cool. Okay, now there is no errors. But still it is loading. Okay, 200 body application.json. Then example. That example when you have to provide this. Okay, this message. Okay, one scenario it is completed. Next, design for get logged accounts. So what you can do? Okay, we need to implement security schemas. Okay, we'll implement for that. Okay, that's fine. Save changes. Design for get all logged accounts. Okay, so I'm going to make it as doing. So it's not cards. It's a get log accounts. AcctStatus. Okay. Card status, it will be logged. So ATM pin is not required. So client don't want to see ATM pin number. Okay. Customer name, account number, bank, type, branch, IFSC code, mail ID, and card status. Okay. So this one is very simple now. Okay. So the same API we can add. Okay. We can add this resource path. Methods get method query parameters. It should be one of the enum values. Okay. Account status. The type means again it will change. Account status. Enum values will be logged. Sample response. Okay. This is the sample response. Okay. Go to design center. Okay. Let me minimize this one. Okay. You can minimize like this. Next. Get logged accounts. Let's quickly complete this one. Get query parameters. That query parameters you need to pass based on bank type. Okay. Based on bank type. Okay. See, I want to see only Axis Bank locked cards. Okay. I want to see HDFC locked cards. Okay. That is the reason the customer want to see this. Okay. Bank and account status. These are the two fields. bank, it's a required, true, the enum values HDFC, access, RSBI. Next one is ICICI. Now, account status. So it is also required. See, even anyway, we are going to get the locked cards only. So even if we don't, okay, if we don't get this value also fine, but as per the requirement, we have to get this value. So enum, that will be locked. Next, the sample response. It's a 200. Just to copy this one. The same line of get method. Okay. We have to provide the responses. So if it is taking time, then we can type quickly. Okay. So that's what I can do. Responses, body. I think status code we need to print here. Responses, 200. Body. Or else what you can do, you can copy paste from above lines. Okay. That will also work. So example, you tab here. Okay. So whenever you copy paste something like this. Okay. Now everything you can keep it in a double quotes. Key and value here. Okay, it is showing some errors. Well, let me see.
Give column after type.
Yeah, there is a colon. It's already there. No, it is reading. I mean, the values. Okay. Property responses not supported. Responses are response. Okay, that's what I want to see here. This one is not opening at all. See, the website is slow. So that is the reason. Here you can see saved a few seconds ago. It is taking some time to save. It is taking some time to save. Earlier, okay, now you can see, okay, responses not supported. Still it is showing the responses. Like it will be small. I can give responses. Responses 200 body application / json. Example colon. Okay, type, there is a colon. I thought comma it is okay. Colon, colon. So here also colon. So everywhere we have given as colon type. Okay. Responses. Okay, let's see in which line we have written. Yeah, this is the mistake. See, we have to write the same thing. So because the auto suggestions are not coming, so that is the reason we have added this one, right? Okay. So this one is the mistake. So we have to move a bit to the right side. So this line, wherever the query parameters it is available, you have to move this. So what you can do, select this one and give one tab. Okay. Now the issue is gone. Not after colon. The issue is with this one. So we have to write in the same line. So because we have manually written, right? So that is the reason. Okay, cool. So now we have created two endpoints here. One is for account lock and unlock. One is for get locked accounts. So here, okay, now I'll try to implement data types. Let's create the example folders. Examples. Inside these examples, I'll give it as a request. One more folder, response. See what is the request here. Okay, first we'll talk about this one. Copy this. This is for input request, right? Create a new file, specification, select the example, INP request lock or unlock example. Okay, lock unlock. Just to create this one and remove this and do copy paste. Now copy this path, go to main root file, remove this one. Okay, exclamatory include, just paste this. See, as soon as if you had it, okay, we can able to see here. Okay, that's what we can see. We can see all the values in the example. Okay, fine. Now I want to keep properties. Properties into data types. Okay, we'll see this one. Next, response. Go to response, add new file, example. So here I need to select AcctLockUnlock response.raml. Remove this line, do copy paste, copy this path, go to main file, so here you need to include. Okay, now there is one more response. Just to copy this. This is for locked cards, the locked accounts. So I think I didn't select the example. Okay, let me create and once again responses, new file. It's not a specification, it is an example. Locked accounts, create, paste here, copy path, go to root file, include, no value in the example. Okay, it will come out. It will take some time to come here. Okay, now it came. See, now how we can minimize. See, if you want, you can keep these values in a traits also. Okay, so anyway, we are not going to use further. Okay, let's keep it like this. Let's keep it like this, but in the properties is, for example, let me copy this. Go to data types, new file, Specification, you have to select data type. Okay. Input properties. Lock or unlock. Okay, just do copy paste here. This one space, that is also enough. Or else let me move a little bit. Okay. Now copy this path. Go to your root file. See, in the global level also we can declare and you can use it if you want. Okay. I'll use this type. So where it went. Types, input, include, now we need to use this one. Okay. Now we need to use what is this type? A duplicate key types unresolved is present. Okay, types. Okay, duplicate key. Let me remove one place. Okay, this one you can remove it in one place. So or else what you can do, you can directly declare here itself. Okay, that will also work. There are many ways. Now see, earlier it's almost more than 100 lines. Now we have minimized this one. Next one is we need to implement security folder. I'm going to create as security. So inside this, we need to create security schemas folder. Security scheme. Okay, I'll keep it like this. So what type of authentication we need to provide? Basic. Okay, just select the basic authentication. Give one space here. Copy this path. Go to your root file. The global level. Okay, the global level. We need to use security schemas. Secure. Include. And paste this one. Okay, now you want to use it for only for specific method, then you can go with secure by. You want to use it for all the resource path, I mean the entire one. So what we can do, we can use secured by security schemas. Okay, 1 minute. The security schemas are done. See, wherever the cursor it is going to place, that will type over there. Okay, secure by, you need to select secure. Just remove that column. Now we can able to see the authentication when you are going to try this. Okay, see, basic authentication, it is required. Now, just you can publish this into Exchange. Okay, so you want to test. Okay, if you want to test this one, back to doc. Okay, try it. Okay, there are two methods. One is for lock or unlock. Okay, first we'll try this one, try it out. So here we do have a data. Okay, it's already input we have provided. This is the sample. Okay, I want to unlock. So just provide the basic authentication here. So as of now, it is a dummy. See, your account with bank HDFC is unlocked or locked now. Okay, anyway, we will get the status as, we'll get the status as only one as of now, but we are keeping the, this is as, okay, this is the just documentation. So that is the reason we are keeping as both the values. Okay, if you are going to lock, then you will get the locked. If you are going to unlock, you will get the message as unlocked. Next, back to doc. Go to this documentation, get locked accounts. Okay, here we do have get method. Try it now. See, if you want to select, you can select the bank. Either it's a HDFC or Axis or SBI. Okay, this will be the common. Okay, locked. Okay, this will be the common. So as soon as if you hit, you will get the response as like this. But here, right, in this example, there might be multiple customers. Okay, there might be multiple customers. So we are going to change our response. Okay, so if there are multiple customers accounts got locked, then what you need to do, you need to get all the customer details. Okay, so in that case, you have to keep the values like this. Okay, you have to keep it in a list or array format. Okay, so instead of array, I'll keep it as, okay, there is another account. Three, six. Okay, we will get the sample response like this, not only single record. Okay, that we need to make it here. Okay, just observe. We'll see here. See, if you observe this one, okay, if you observe this one, you'll get the response like this. Okay, let's publish this one also into exchange. Now you can go to exchange. Now you can go to exchange. So here you can able to identify, okay. So this one is for lock and unlock. If you go to summary, so here you can see there are two endpoints. One is for lock and unlock, one is for to get locked accounts. Okay. If you go with this one, okay, here also you can test it if you want, okay. Now, so here it will be more clear. Instead of design center, here it will be more clear. So what is this API and how many endpoints were there? Okay, earlier we have done for only for one endpoint. In this use case, we are going to keep two endpoints. Okay. Now another one is for get. Here you will select the bank, okay, bank type and account status. And if you provide basic authentication values, I mean, so as of now, you can provide any here. Okay, so you can provide any because it's a dummy API. Okay, so we have designed, okay, we have designed, this is your input, okay, this is your output, something like that. Okay, so whenever the end user or customer is going to see this documentation, they can easily understand what I need to type here. Okay, what I need to type, okay, what response I will get. So that is the reason just we have given. So we are going to implement security policies. Okay, we will set the actual username and password. Okay, in going forward classes. Once the design and development is complete, okay, the next task will be, it's like security policies. Okay, security policies. Okay, security is very important because so anyone can access my APIs. Okay, that should not be the case. Okay, only the specific people. Okay, if they know username and password, then only they have to use my API. So that's what we are going to implement. And there is one more concept called error handling. Okay, error handling also we didn't implement. Okay, that one is pending. Next one, so we are getting the emails. Okay, that is not in a specific format. Okay, so we are going to use parse template. Okay, we are going to use parse template to design our emails. Okay, design our email format. Okay, these are the things we are going to discuss in upcoming sessions. Okay, now the design is done. Okay, now the design is done. So even if you want to, suppose you want to trigger this API from Postman or Thunder client, how to do that? That's very simple. Here there is an option called mock. See, mocking service configuration. Just click this one. Just click this one. Make it as public. You will get one URL. Okay, you will get one URL. Copy this. Go to Thunder client. Here create new request. This is for design, right? Okay. Simply you can give it as design lock unlock accounts. Paste the URL here. So which method you want to execute now? Okay, suppose I want to execute get method, get locked cards. Okay, get locked cards. This is for get. So after this endpoint, you have to place. Okay, let me move a little bit this side. Okay, get locked accounts. Just observe. I'm going to send this one. See what you are getting. You are getting the 400 bad request. We need required header. Authentication is missing. It's like you can go to authentication tab, basic authentication. Here you can provide some dummy username and password as of now. Click on send. See now required parameter bank is missing. Bank is missing, right? So how are you passing? Go to this documentation. It's a query parameters. Bank is HDFC. Okay. Now account status. It should be locked. Okay. Instead of lock, okay, what I will do, I'll keep it as lock. We'll see. You'll get the 400 bad request again. See, lock is not a valid enum value. Correct. So that is the reason. So as soon as if you give correct details, you will get the response like this. Now by seeing the documentation, anyone can understand what is the input I need to provide, what is the output I can expect. Okay, this is the input, this is the output. Okay, see, this is for design. See, always whenever you are going to run this one, you will get the same response. There is no change at all. It's like a blueprint. It's like a dummy one. Okay, now you are just telling the customer, it's like, hey, you have to provide bank and account status. You will get the response like this. So once you implement the actual logic, or once you complete actual development, okay, you will get the real-time response. Okay, this is for lock or unlock. Okay, so there is one more method, right? Okay, that one also we can test. Get locked accounts is done. Okay, lock or unlock accounts. Go to documentation, back to documentation. Okay, so anyway we have took the mock configuration value. Okay, just copy this one. This is for only locked, I think. Okay, let me do one thing. Duplicate this. Just do duplicate. Here there is an option called rename. Get locked accounts. This is for locked accounts. This is for lock or unlock account. So what we need to pass? Okay, by seeing this documentation, okay, here you can understand. Okay, these are the values. These are the values we need to provide in a body. Okay, I want to lock my card. What is the resource path? Okay, let me copy it from here. See, as soon as your design is done, you can try to put that URL into your Postman or Thunder client and you can test it so that you can able to understand like, okay, what are the values? Okay, we need to pass once you complete the development. The same URLs you can use it for development also. Okay, now see, you are getting the 405 method not allowed because we are using the get method, but we have declared as the put method. Okay, cool. Your account with this bank HDFC is lock or unlock now. Okay, you'll get the this kind of response. Now just save it. Okay, now the design is done. Design is done and we have published into Exchange2. Now what is the next step? Next step is development. Next step is development. So in order to develop any API, we are going to use Anypoint Studio, correct? So let me open this Anypoint Studio. Okay, meanwhile, what I will do, I'll create the repo. We'll create the repos into Azure DevOps. So how to create repo? You can go to dev.azure.com. You can log in with your credentials. Click on this repos. What is the repo name? Repo is nothing but it's like your project name. Okay. So if you don't have access, you can request with your team lead or technical lead to create this. Okay. As soon as if they create, okay, you can able to see the main branch. So here you need to create the branches. See, sometimes they will create the branching strategy also. If it is not available, you can create. Okay. Develop. Next, you need to create feature. So release 1. So we are in a part of release 1. Okay. And on top of this develop, you need to create feature branch. Now, what is the sprint it is going on? 2. The ongoing sprint. User story, branch, lock unlock functionality, right? Lock unlock Sprint-2. So now it is the repo is created. What you can do, you can clone this one as of now. Just clone this. Just to clone this and go to your workspace. MuleSoft real-time banking project. Go there. Open Git Bash. Git clone. Paste the URL -b. What is the branch? Okay. The specified branch you have to select and give one enter. Okay, this is done. So now you can see ViTech Bank customer account lock and unlock. There is an empty repository we have created and we cloned. Now go to your workspace, go to your workspace, go to your workspace and create your project. Okay, create your project, and we'll copy paste this one and we'll push it into GitHub repository first. The very first step you have to do. Okay, you should not complete your development in your local. So why? Because you already know the reason. Okay, I have already explained in the previous classes. Because suppose there is a 10 days of work. Okay, 10 days of work. You didn't push any code into your repos. You have completed at 9th day. After 9th day, what will happen? Suppose there is a system crash. Okay, your laptop is not working. Then what is the case? You lost your work, right? Okay. And another use case, the same project, in the same project, there is another person want to implement another feature. Okay. So he should not wait until 10 days, right? So that is the case. First, what we need to do. So as soon as if you are going to develop any project, okay. So what you can do, you can create one repo, and you can keep on push your changes, or at the end of the day, at least you can push your changes into repository. So where it went.